Hello and welcome to a new bonus vlog, and as promised, today I'm going to show you the Desiro HC of Go-Ahead Bavaria, the second new train of Go-Ahead Bavaria, and we are going from Augsburg to Donauwörth and then further on from Treuchtlingen back to Würzburg. As I said in my last bonus video about the Mireo, both trains, the Desiro and the Mireo, can operate on all new lines of Go-Ahead Bavaria, and they are also able to operate together for a maximum of flexibility. Let's take a look into the train. The Desiro HC, which stands for a high capacity, is a train that's currently operating in Germany with multiple operators and in Israel. And the special concept of the train is a combination of a single deck and a double decker train, and that allows this train to have a very high capacity and still having an accessibility for almost all stations. And this train is operating in Germany in the Ruhr area as RRX, Rhein-Ruhr Express, and also in southern Germany in Baden-Württemberg. And also, since the changing of the timetables now in December, on the 11th of December, they are operating in eastern part of Germany with the company Ostdeutsche Eisenbahn, and I'm planning to show you this train in the near future as well. But now let's take a look at the features of this train, and as you can see, it has the same features like the Mireo. It has the same seats and also the same comfort. I think the seat pitch is slightly smaller than in the Mireo, but still very comfortable. We have foldable armchairs, power sockets on all seats and sturdy tables in second class. And here we are in the end car now, which is the single deck car. So all middle cars are double deck cars and the end cars are single deck cars. And here we have the first class with a lot of seats available. Half of the end car is first class. Also in a 2+2 configuration, so it's almost the same like in second class, but with a bigger seat pitch and also a more comfortable headrest. In general, the trains are similar to the Siemens Mireos, so for the passenger it doesn't make a big difference which train is operating the route. And also the same like in the Mireo, there are different table sizes available, so you can choose the table that suits your needs, and also luggage racks are available. In my last video I took the Mireo from Würzburg to Treuchtlingen, and from there I took a train of Deutsche Bahn to Augsburg. And in Augsburg I was planning to take the next train that is operated by the Desiro HC to show you this train as well. There was a bit of confusion at the platform because the display at the platform and the announcements at the platform were wrong, showing a different train than ours, and even in the Deutsche Bahn app our train was announced to be delayed. But in the end the train was on time when it was leaving Augsburg. Here in the background you can see the maintenance center of Go-Ahead Bavaria. So there was a lot of confusion on the platform whether the announcements and the display at the station are right or the display on the train that was showing a different final destination of the train. And in the end the display on the train was right and this train was going to Donauwörth. And unfortunately we catched a lot of delay during our ride, and I will explain to you later on why. So why did I just take the next train from Augsburg that was operated by an Desiro HC without even knowing where it's going? Well, that is because these trains are kind of rare, because Go-Ahead ordered 44 Mireos but only 12 Desiros, so I wanted to make sure that I can also show you this train. And as I said, both of these trains can operate all routes, so you never know which train will operate your route today.
Nächster Halt, Bäumenheim.
So yeah, I was quite happy that I found a Desiro HC that I can show you in this video. But unfortunately we catched a big delay on our way to Donauwörth, but that was not the fault of Go-Ahead, but it was due to a closure of a different railway line, and that meant that all ICEs from Nuremberg to Munich had to be diverted via our route today, and of course the capacity of the route was exceeded, and it meant that the regional trains always needed to wait to let the faster ICEs pass. At one point we were waiting for 10 minutes at the station until finally an ICE was overtaking us, and of course that caused a huge delay. Most of the trains of Go-Ahead Bavaria were delayed on this day due to these problems. Of course, that is very unfortunate for Go-Ahead Bavaria. If all of your trains are delayed on the second day of operation, most passengers won't know why the trains are delayed and think it's just because of bad management of Go-Ahead. So it's a bad start for them, even though it was not their fault. And on the train of Deutsche Bahn that I took in between, it was even announced that the delay of the train of Deutsche Bahn was caused by the new operator Go-Ahead, which was just not true, as it was caused by the closure of a different railway line and diverted ICEs. Not only the trains of Go-Ahead were delayed on this day, but all the trains of all operators were delayed on this route. So let's hope that this second day with the big problems was not too bad for the customer satisfaction, as nowadays passengers tend to be very negative about trains and train operators, and especially if there's a new one, people are complaining a lot. And in this case it was not the fault of Go-Ahead, it was just a general problem on this day. Now we are in the second train going from Treuchtlingen back to Würzburg, and here we can listen to the train one more time to hear how the Desiro HC sounds like.
Ausstieg auf der rechten Seite.
So to conclude, and in general, I was very satisfied with the service of Go-Ahead. The trains are very comfortable. Of course, we had a few problems, but they were not caused by Go-Ahead. So in my opinion, it's a big plus for the passengers on these routes. The trains are way more comfortable than the old ones, and also the schedule was improved. So this is actually a big improvement for all passengers on this route. Of course, there are a few problems in the beginning, as Go-Ahead does not have enough train drivers at the moment, but also this is a common problem not only with Go-Ahead but with all train operators due to the general skilled labor shortage in Germany. And in addition, not all of the new trains were delivered on time, so a few trains are still missing. This is mainly causing problems on the so-called Riesbahn. A few minutes ago you saw an old train in the background with N carriages. That was a replacement train that was organized by Go-Ahead to make sure that trains are going on Riesbahn every hour. They used to go every 2 hours, but with the new schedule they're supposed to go every hour, and it was not sure if this could be possible, but in the very last second Go-Ahead was able to organize these replacement trains to make sure that almost all trains are running like planned, just with a different train. So as I said, in general I think the new operator is bringing many improvements for these lines, and the trains are very nice, both the Mireo and the Desiro high capacity. And that's it for this video. I hope it was interesting for you. Here you can see when the next video will be uploaded. And as I said, I have also more bonus videos planned for you in the next few days. Here you can see the name of the song. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider to comment, like, subscribe or share the video link, and I hope to see you in the next video.